Hello, my name is Jonathan Shitruk. I'm a consultant and a facilitator at the Proctor Gallagher Institute. Today, I want to show you something that had the power to change your life completely. I know that because it changed my life. When I watched, like you watching right now, the video of Bob Proctor explaining what I'm going to show you right now, it's just completely, I heard the jackpots in my mind and I said, wow, I was waiting for it all my life. So without, put you on hold that much, let me explain you a little bit what I'm talking about and what we're going to dive into. We know that we think in pictures. If I will tell you right now to describe your living room, you're going to have an image on the screen of your mind and you're going to see all the objects, all the furniture that you have, and you're going to start to describe it to me. If I ask you specifically what color it is, you mentally going to go to your living room and you're going to see it, right? You're not going to see it in letters, you're actually going to see it, you're going to see pictures, okay? Where I'm going with that, when we don't have an image, we have confusion in our mind, okay? In 1934, Dr. Truman Fleet, a chiropractor from San Antonio, Texas, said the same thing. Because we have confusion in our mind when we don't have an image. We already know what we think in pictures. But he said, if we want to heal the whole person, we have to treat not the symptoms like what we have right now, that we take in pills and it changed the symptom. We have to treat the cause. And we know that the cause of everything that's happening in our life is the mind. But since nobody ever seen the mind and people, like most of us, think that the mind is the brain, we don't have an image to work with. So he said, I'm going to create it. So let me show you what this guy made. I want this top circle here going to represent your mind. And everything from the neck down going to represent your body. By the way, the name of this drawing that he made called the stick person. I want to draw here a line that's going to separate these two halves of the mind. Okay? The top part going to be the conscious mind. Or the thinking mind, you can call it. The thinking mind. And the bottom part is going to represent the subconscious mind. Okay? The emotional mind. Okay? In the conscious mind, we think, we originate an idea, we gather information because there is a power that flows to and through us. It's never stop. It always flow to and through it. That's the energy. And with this power flow into our conscious mind first, we create an idea. Okay? The subconscious mind, compared to the conscious mind, it cannot originate an idea. You have either fixed ideas inside of it already, that's called paradigm. It's a habit, multitude of habits. He cannot accept or reject, but he is controlling the body. He controlling the vibration the body is in. And that body is creating the results in our material form, right? Material world. So it's the thoughts that we think, that we impress on our subconscious mind, our heart, like the early Greek call it, that dictate the vibration we're in, either positive or negative, and that's controlling the results in our life. More than that, it's the action that we take that set up a reaction from the universe, and the gap in between dictates the result that we have. Okay? Now, on the conscious mind, we have like small little antennae here. Let us connect with the outer world. What we can see, hear, smell, taste, and touch. Okay? those are basically our sensor. That's how we can gather information, how we can read, how we can smell and, communicate in the outer world. But those are not the gifts. And let me tell you what I'm talking about. We have 6 higher faculties. We call mental faculties. We have the intuition. We have imagination. We have reason. We have the will. We have memory. And the last one, we have perception. Okay? With the reason, we can think. We basically can think. We can originate an idea. We can accept or reject things. We can, with the reason, tap into the imagination, the greatest nation in the world, and build the fantasies. Basically fantasies. Whatever we see around us right now is a fantasy in one individual in his mind. The lamps, Edison, the airplanes, the Wright brothers, but everything, even people that I don't even know their name, the people that invent chairs or invent probably many, many years ago, and tables and the floors and even the houses, it started by originating in our mind. And of course evolution and everything. But everything started in our mind. So these higher faculties are also staying in our conscious mind. The problem is that those are invisible, okay? And those, we use them too often. The outer, the sensors. We give too much attention to our sensors. Too much. We live from the outside in. We let the problems, we let the results dictate, how we think. We look at the bank account and it controls how we think, and then it controls how we feel, and how we feel control the vibration, and the vibration create a result. So it creates like a bad cycle here. Instead of understanding it, everything starts by originating in the mind. If we can create it in our imagination, hold it with our will, that the will give us the ability to focus, regardless of what's happening around us, we focus on one thing, and there is so many practices that you can do in order to strengthen your will. So with your will, you hold it. With the reason, imagination, you originate the idea. With your perception, you don't let nothing control you other than what you want. You look at things from different perspective, from different point of view. And you can look at something good, something that was bad, you can look at it as something good. It's depends how you look at it. That's the law of polarities. Everything have an up and down, in and out, left and right, question, answer. So it's a beautiful thing. By the way, are you curious about it? Because basically that changed my life completely when I understand this part. If it's something you're really interested about, please leave your information below. I would love to talk to you, to give you a 30 minutes free call and consulting. It's a beautiful concept. And I think each and every one of us needs to learn it, because we are essentially all the same. All the same. I think you should go for it. Bet on yourself. You deserve it. So thank you very much for listening and give me for your time. I was Jonathan Shitruk, and I see you soon.